Hey, remote learners. I hope you're having a great day. Let's wake up our faces. I want you to blink, blink, blink a lot of times. Wake those up. I want you to stretch out your mouth like, wow, wow, wow. Now I want you to stretch up to the sky, wake up those arms, wiggle them around town, and give your brain a little massage. Give that a little massage. Oh, that feels nice. My brain is ready to work. So yesterday, we took a tour of our classroom. We saw a little bit of Miss Monteroli's life, Adeline and her husband, and Gluten, our puppy. And we read a special story about the skin we live in. And I don't know about you, but I got really hungry for dessert when I was reading that story. And then we created a picture of ourselves. Your family sent me these pictures and they looked amazing. Great job, guys. Today, I want to talk about your workspace and where you're going to be doing all your hard work this year. So I thought I might show you what my workspace looks like. Can you come with me? All right, let's walk over to my desk. And I'm going to bring this with me. So I want a really nice quiet area to work on because I like to talk and I like to wiggle around. So if I have a quiet area, I won't do that stuff as much. So here's what my space looks like. I have my backpack that I picked up on Friday on the back of my chair. I have my computer so I can listen to all the videos from school. I have every workbook and my plastic pocket that I got from school right on my desk. I put my name tag that Miss Monteroli gave me so that I can look at the numbers and the alphabet and how to write my name perfectly. Then I have this pencil cup. This has a glue stick. So make sure you have a glue stick around you. Check. This has some scissors. Make sure you have some scissors around you. And it has at least 2 pencils because sometimes pencils break. And I don't want to have to walk away from my video or meeting to get another pencil. So at least have 2 sharpened pencils. Then I have some coloring utensils. These are my twistables. Or you can just have regular crayons. That's perfect too. And I have my Expo marker. So all these things are at my desk. I don't want to be watching a video and have to stop to go get scissors or go get some crayons. I want all that stuff to be at my desk all the time. So let's put those things right by your computer and you're never going to use those for other activities. They're going to stay right there for you. I also have an eraser for my plastic pocket. If you don't have an eraser like this, I want you to go find a sock that doesn't have a matcher and use that stinky sock as an eraser for your Expo markers. I have all my books right here, my schedule, my plastic pocket. I also have a water bottle, and you can see it's kind of far from my computer, just in case I spill, because I do that sometimes. And I have some tissues, because when I'm at my computer and my workspace, I don't really ever want to have to leave it. I want to do my lesson, complete it, and then I can go play or do something else. So today your assignment is set up your beautiful workspace with your name tag, pencils, crayons, scissors, glue, Expo marker, all your materials you got in your backpack, and any other things you might want. But this is where you're going to learn this year. This is your special desk, your special quiet area. No one else should be over here. No one should be touching your things. This is where you're going to do all the incredible learning you can this year. Okay, so you just set up your workspace. You saw what my desk looks like. We're going to read another story about a student that is in school. This book is called The Smallest Girl in the smallest grade. And it is written by Justin Roberts. Look how nice and neatly they're all lined up in there. And there she is, the smallest girl in the smallest grade. If she's in the smallest grade, what grade is she in? Say it out loud. Kindergarten, right? The smallest girl in the smallest grade. Oh, look how nice. They're flying a kite. Hardly anyone noticed young Sally McCabe. Do you see her on here? I see her right there. Let's see. She was the smallest girl in the smallest grade. Oh my goodness. Look, she can hardly see over her desk. Sure, her name could be heard in the daily roll call, and she marched with her books down the same school hall. But hardly anyone noticed young Sally McCabe. And they certainly didn't know, or at least they didn't mention, that Sally was paying super extra special attention. What does this word mean, attention? She's paying super special attention. What does attention mean? Like she's noticing these blue leggings, or she sees this purple dress, or she noticed both of this boy's shoes are tied. She's noticing things. That's kind of the same meaning as attention. To the abandoned kite with the tangled string, to the 27 keys on the janitor's ring, to the leaves as they turned green to gold in the fall, to the time Tommy Torino was tripped in the hall. Uh-oh. Look, there's the keys, there's the leaves, and that must be Tommy. Let's see what else she pays attention to. She watched as the wildflowers tipped toward the light and heard the howl of a hound dog late one night. She was there when the stray cats who normally fought conducted a meeting in the church parking lots. Oh, they're having a meeting. Oh my goodness, what do cats have to talk about? Sally's noticing a lot of things. She saw Kevin McCune get pushed off a slide. Uh-oh. And the oncoming tears that he wanted to hide. And she'll never forget that parent-teacher day when Billy's much larger father suddenly dragged him away. Is Sally noticing things that might make you happy or might make you sad? But through all the mean words and all the cold stares, no one even noticed Sally was there. And they certainly didn't know, or at least they didn't mention, that Sally was paying super extra special attention. So she's watching. Oh my goodness, look at this girl's eyes and look at this boy on the ground. What do you think happened there? Looks like maybe she pushed him down and Sally's watching. Let's see. Oh no, look at this friend. She's pointing and laughing. Uh-oh. She'd seen how a whisper could make someone cower, like a bulldozer crushing through fields of wild flowers. And it kept piling up, this discarded debris, those beautiful kites tangled in trees. Oh no, this is not what we want to see. So, on February 3rd at 11:29, Sally stepped straight out of the lunchroom line. Oh, Sally, what's she gonna do? I'm excited. Oh, look at these friends laughing, pointing. Uh-oh. She said, I am tired of seeing this terrible stuff. Stop hurting each other. This is enough. Now, a few laughed out loud or didn't care that there was some girl with her hand in the air. But then something super extra special happened that day as Howard O. Henry suddenly set down his tray. Wow, how brave is Sally to do that? She's speaking out against all her friends and all her classmates. Like waves rolling in, one after another. First, Molly rose up, then Michael's twin brother. It was Tyrone and Terrence, then Amanda and Paul, who pushed out their chairs and stretched their arms tall. You do it. Oh, stretch it out. Good job. From the friendly lunch lady with the dishes she carted to the new third grade teacher who had only recently started. Yes, everyone there, even Principal Claire, had joined little Sally with their fingers in the air. And though hound dogs were destined to howl at night, and most stray cat meetings would end up as fights, and kites would continue to get stuck in trees, they all felt for a moment like the janitor's keys. Fastened together with a heavy steel ring that held all the secrets to unlock everything. As the world returned to the way that it was, Sally noticed the difference, as she usually does. When Billy paused briefly to open the door for Mrs. O'Connell and 17 more. Or when Molly scooched over to make some space on the coral riser for Ellen and Grace. These moments that often get taken for granted, a wildflower appearing that no one had planted. The swings soon resumed their rhythm and sway, and day turned to night and night turned to day. People remembered and would quite often mention that Sally had been paying super extra special attention, and how the world could transform and a change could be made, but by the smallest girl in the smallest grade. Wow, look how all the children are playing nicely now. Do you see Sally? Oh, look, she's even playing with someone. Wow, what a great story. So in the beginning, these children were not very kind to each other. There was tripping and yelling and pushing down slides. And then Sally did something so brave. She said, "Enough, no more." And all the children agreed with her. And then look how her school changes because she stood up and said no. Everyone started being super nice and playing nicely together. Such a great book. I love that Sally was the tiniest in her class. It didn't take someone big and bossy to fix something and make a change. So your second assignment for today is use your new space and some crayons or markers or whatever you have that you like to draw with. And I want you to draw your favorite part of this story. And here's what's really cool about having these videos. If you can't remember any of the story, you can rewind and listen to it again. Or if you want to look at just one picture that was your favorite, you could go back and pause the video. That's the button with 2 lines. And pause it and watch that video again. All right, I can't wait to see your pictures of your favorite part of the story. I'll see you tomorrow.